All right, hello. So today we will be talking about a few review questions here. All right, so let's look at the first one. When we're looking at, these exponential equations, there are a few ways for us to doing it. I'll try to use one method per question and then see how we can do it. First, in this case, the fact that we have a variable on the exponent, one thing that which we can do is we can express each side with a logarithm. Log 3 to the x power is equal to log of 12. You see, 12 and then 3 to the x power must be equal to each other. Since they were equal to each other, log of both of them would be also equal to each other too. By the power rule of logarithm, you can bring x to the front, and we'll end up getting something like this. Then, by dividing it by log of 3 from each side, we'll have x equals log of 12 over log of 3. Now, using our calculator here, we can clear here first. Log of 12, close parentheses, divided by log of 3. Alright, so then this becomes our answer. Since our answer has to be to the nearest hundredth, our answer will be rounded from thousandths to the hundredth, so therefore this will be 2.26 becomes our answer. Alright, let's look at the next question. Next question which we can do is, we can try to do this one graphically, such as set y equals 10 to the x power and the other side, second one can be 50. Now, first, what I like to do is, I know that x to the first power is equal to 10 and x to the second power is equal to 100. So obviously x must be between 1 to 2. So I'm going to set the window. Minimum is 1 and maximum is 2, and then I'm going to go for zoom fit. Now then it keeps the x value as they are and changes the y value automatically, and that must be the intersection. Now, so the way which you can go for the intersection is second trace, and we're looking for the intersection, so number 5 here. First curve, yes, that was the first curve. Is that the second curve? Yes, it was. Guess? Yes, please guess. Then our answer. There it goes. We didn't have to do anything. That's what we end up getting. Since we need to put our answer to the nearest hundredth, that means from here, when we round, we'll end up getting x is equal to about 1.70. We always have to put down 0 because to just show that it is to the nearest hundredth place. All right, number 3. In this particular case, what we have to do is, yes, we have to divide by 7 first. Then we end up getting 2 to the b power must be equal to 115. Now, then since we are looking for b value, how can we do this? In fact, if you solve, I'll put this one to e to the 6th power, e to the b power minus 115 equals to 0. So if you have equation that is equal to 0, then you can use the equation solver to do it also. That's another way. So for example, first we can go for, alright, so we can use the equation solver from your calculators. What we can do is first press math. Then, if you go upward, then you will see solver right over there. Press that. And what we need to do is we need to put down what x equals. So in fact, we're gonna press 2 to the, actually, you will end up getting equations over here, and that's where we have to put this one. So make sure that one side is equal to 0. So 0 equals 2 to the x power and minus 115. And once you press enter, then you'll get something like this. And what we have to do is press alpha and enter. Then it gets you the value right over here, 6.845. So that will be our answer. Then B will be equal to 6.85. That will be to the nearest hundredth. All right, let's look at the next question. Here, in this case, out of all those things, one of the easiest way, and then the method that is being recommended by many people, will be simply doing it by hand, as we have done on the first question. So here we have subtracting 12, and 9 to the x power must be equal to 110. And of course, we're going to do the logarithm of both sides. Hence, x must be equal to log of 110 over log of 9. Using our calculator, log of 110 divided by log of 9. And we end up getting this answer right over here. So therefore, this will be approximately equal to 2.14. It becomes our answer. All right, number 17. Compounded quarterly, as it says 4 times per year. That means the value n here will be equal to 4 out of the 6%. Now each quarter they gave us, in fact, this expression belongs right over here. Now the number of times that the interest is added in t years is 4t, so that's already given here. Now, after how many years would an interest of $100 compounded quarterly at 6% annually be worth at least 450? So basically, what we are looking for is the time. That means 450 is on one side, the other one is 100 times 1 plus 0.06 over 4 times to the 4t power. Now obviously we can divide by 100, then we end up getting 4.5 must be equal to 1.015 to the 4t power. Now just like before, log 4.5 divided by log of 1.015 can be equal to 4t. Now, then what we're gonna actually just try to do this one. Log of 4.5 divided by log of 1.015. All right, so that's basically what we have. But that value has to be 101.022 has to be divided by 4. Then t becomes divided by 4. The answer becomes 25.26 years. All right. All right, next question, number 18. How many years? Once again, time is the question. 100 invested in this way. Now, that means 450 is equal to 100 times e to the r is the 0.06, t is equal to t. Now, bring this one over, so then we end up having 4.5 is equal to e to the 0.6 or 0.06 t. Now, when we take ln this time, instead of logarithm, then ln of 4.5, in fact, is equal to 0.06 t. By dividing it by 0.06, 0.06, t becomes, let's try to use the calculator, ln, which is right over here, 4.5 divided by 0.06. Okay, so then in this case, we'll end up getting this answer. If you had to round it to the nearest hundredth, then t will be equal to 25.07 years. Okay. Alright, that's it for now. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.